Sir,
Yes, my friends say.
सर क्या कल वाइवा होगा?
हाँ, कल वाइवा होगा। इस बारे में मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। मैं आप लोग को ये सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन भी प्रोवाइड कर दूंगा इससे खत्म होने से पहले ही, ठीक है ना? कोई टेंशन नहीं लीजिए आप लोग, मैं बता रहा हूँ सब। ओके, तो हम लोग आज का लास्ट जो प्रोग्राम है हम लोग उस पर बात करेंगे। तो प्रोग्राम आप लोग को पता है, मीन्स प्रोग्राम आप लोग पहले सी पे भी कर चुके हैं, लेकिन लॉजिक क्या है ये आप लोग को फाइंड आउट करना है, क्योंकि थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है। प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट ये है, राइट अ पाइथन प्रोग्राम, write a Python program for Armstrong number. Write a Python program for Armstrong number. Python program to check if the number is Armstrong number or not. So our problem statement is we have to check that if the number is an Armstrong number or not. So here we have to take an input from the user. I am telling the steps that you will need to do. That first step we have to take an input from the user. The first step we have to take an input from the user, and then we have to check that whether that number is an Armstrong number or not. Whether the number is an Armstrong number or not. Now the question is, what is the concept of Armstrong number? What is the concept of Armstrong number? So can anyone tell me the concept of Armstrong number? Anyone? What is the concept of Armstrong number? If anyone knows,
Sir,
just unmute
yes,
yourself
sir.
and tell me.
Yes, sir. Summation of all the digits gave the number itself.
Summation of all the digits gave the number.
In the yes, sir.
So
It
if
gave
only the
number
summation,
no.
only
No,
not
no,
only
no,
the
sir.
summation.
Sir, cube of every digit give the summation of itself number.
Cube. So you are telling the cube for the, if all the numbers, suppose there is a number of 5 digits. If there are 5 digits, then the cube can help us here. We can use the cube for three digits.
summation of cube. Yes, yes. I think summation of cube.
Summation of cube. Summation of
Summation
cube.
of cube.
Okay, fine. I am getting that summation of cube, but summation of cube is for the 3 digits. Okay, so in general terms, if we are talking in general terms, the logic is that if the number order is n, so we need to check that how much numbers. So if it is 3, then we can cube. So the n order. So here the term will be generalized by the order n. So then the thing is that summation of the n means n number of digits. So if the value or if the digit is a b c d, if I am considering that a b c d is a digit, then the logic will be a to the power n plus b to the power n plus c to the power n. So where the thing is n, 3, if the digits are 3, then the n will be 3. So a to the power q plus b to the power q plus c to the power q. So summation of the cube digits, the sum of cubes of each digit is equal to the number itself. That is the logic of Armstrong number. That is the logic of Armstrong number. So now we are going to do the thing as per your knowledge. So you people have the logic, or you people have the idea of the cube. That summation of the cubes of the digit will give the number itself. So applying this particular logic, first of all, take a number from the user, and then you have to check that whether that value is an Armstrong number or not. So all of you have the logic. If anyone have any doubts, they can ask me. If anyone have the doubt over this particular logic, that what is an Armstrong number, how to find the Armstrong number, If anyone have doubt, they can ask me. And if not, then you people can proceed. You people can start, write the code and show me the output. It is a slight tough or slight difficult, I can say. So I will give you a timing window of 10 minutes to 15 minutes, and then I am going to start to check the code. Okay. So start with the code. Those who have laptop and desktop, write it down and show me the output. And those who are writing in your copy, just start to write in the copy and show me the output. Okay. So 10 minutes window, and I going to start to check one by one. And do raise your hand who have finished. Do raise your hand who have finished.
So we have to write for 3-digit number.
Okay, so I can see 3 people have already done it and raised their hand, and that is good to see that 3 have already done it. And I'm going to check the code one by one, but just I'm taking just more 1 or 2 or 3 minutes so that rest of the people can raise their hand that they have done it. So Afrin, Pallavi, those who are laptop, if you have done it, please raise your hand. And in the case of Rupam, if you have done, if you have write the code in your copy, then you can write in the chat box that done. And in the case of Shubham and Golden, take the screenshot and send me the thing. And Rahul, if you have write the code in your copy, just say me it is done. Okay, so let's start one by one. Okay, then I'm going to start here first with Shikha.
So, screen
Yes, the screen is given now. You can share it now.
sir, it is visible.
Yes, it is visible, Shikha. Enter input the number, your value, take the same as n, where data c into 3. Okay, and 10 equal to 10 divided by 10, that is also fine. And okay, you are using that as a value. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, run the code with the value of 111. Okay, now again run the value with with the value of 153. Okay, now another value will be 1634. One six three four. No, no, 1634. 1634. 4 digits are there. Okay, okay, I am coming this particular part later on. Okay, fine. Dashika, your code is right and it is working fine. Now I am going to move for Afrin. Afrin, show me the code and output.
Show visible.
Yes, it is visible. And run the code. Okay, value will be 1. 1. Okay, and another value, please write it 1634. Okay. Fine. Okay, Afrin, you can stop your share screen. Okay, now going for Suchitra.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. No issue. Okay. Fine. Okay, Suchitra, the value you will enter. First one is that 154. Okay, another value will be 153. Okay, another value will be 1634. Okay, fine. Okay. Then I am going for Dolly. Okay, you can stop your share screen, Suchitra. Okay, Dolly, just run the code with 153. Okay, fine. Okay, okay. You can stop your screen and going for Pallavi. Okay. Okay, Pallavi, run the code with 1634. Okay, and another one will be 2. Okay, fine. Okay, you can stop your screen. No issue. Okay, next. Already Rupam have done. Rupam, show me the code you have write in your copy. I have received from Golden and Shubham. Their thing have been.
सर नेक्स्ट पेज में एक और है.
ओके ओके, कोई इशू नहीं है. 1 मिनट में पहले ये वाला पेज देख लेता हूँ. ओके, ओके, ठीक है. रूपम, तुम अपना कोड स्टॉप कर सकते हो. मैंने देख लिया है जो बेसिक है. ठीक है ना. तो अभी मैं कुछ डिस्कशन करने वाला हूँ. तो जो सवाल था कि हम लोग को जो बेसिक एमस्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर का जो लॉजिक पता है, हम लोग, ये आप लोग का नहीं, जो आप लोग को सिखाया गया है पहले से, मीन्स फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ सी प्रोग्रामिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग्स एक्चुअली, कि आप लोग को सिखाया गया है कि वन आर्मस्ट्रांग नंबर मीन्स द कोड ऑफ 3 digit will be there and multiplication of or cube of those particular 3 numbers and then the summation. ये हम लोग को सिखाया गया था पहले से. लेकिन as per the logic, you people have done it correctly by taking the cube, and that is very okay that 153 is showing the output correctly, and rest of the things, whatever the 3 digit value we can enter, as per that value will be showing that Armstrong number is correct or not. Now you people are right. I am not saying that you people are wrong. You people are totally correct in your point of view. Now the thing is that in a generalized term of Armstrong number, that it will be, we will consider an Armstrong number as an Armstrong number if the digits and the orders, the cubes is not the solution. The solution is the order. The order will be n. Now I am going to show. I have seen that 2 of you have done this particular thing. One is Afrin and the one is, I think, Pallavi. So this particular 2 person have done it by making it more generalized term. So I am going to show the my screen actually, so you people can have the visibility that what is the thing. Just a minute. So okay, okay, fine. So I think you people can see it. Okay, so here we have taken input in a order as an enter of number, and here I have just write a simple line, order equal to length of star number. Why I am doing this? Why I am taking it this order and the length of that particular number that has been inputted by the user? Because I want to know how much digit is there, how much digit. So I am taking the length of the particular number. So if it is a 4 digit, so the length will be 4, and the order, in order variable, the value will be stored at 4. If the value that has been entered by the user, that is 5, then the length will be 5. Why I am doing this? Because in a term of generalized way of Armstrong number, where we are writing this order as 3, it is not a generalized solution. The solution will be order, where any value a user can enter, any value, any particular length of value, 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits. So we have to consider this. We have to check this. So while I am saying that please enter the input of 1634, most of the cases it is saying it is not an Armstrong number, whereas 1634 is an Armstrong number. 1634 is an Armstrong number. How to check that? That's why we have used this length. this particular thing here, length of that particular number, and putting the length into the order, and just simply using this in the case of order. We are using the thing in the case of order. Now, if I am going to show you the output, if I am run this, I have run this code, and if I am writing the value of 1634, so you people can see, yes, 1634 is an Armstrong number because this is a 4-digit number. So means this order, the value of order here is 4, and after breaking the cubes or the things, means how much time it is multiplying, it is multiplying by the terms of 4. So if I am putting, again I am just running the thing, and if I am putting the value of a 3-digit, if I am putting the value of a 3-digit, then also it will show that it is right, because here the order have been changed by 3. So in a generalized time, we are trying to use this order and putting the number of the order into the term, putting the number into the order of the term. So any doubts here, anyone wants have any doubts, they can say me or ask me that why I am doing this, because it is the generalized term, because a user can enter any input. A user can enter any input. So what we have learned previously, that in a simple matter that Armstrong number means only the cube of the and the summation of the digit is not true. We have to generalize the term, that is the digits of n, the number will be multiplied by the n order. The value, the digits, how much digits are there, it will be multiplied by that time. Okay, so any doubts, any query regarding this? If anyone, please ask me freely, no issue on that. What you have done, taking 3 as a digit, it is correct. It is totally correct. But in a generalized term, if we use this particular thing, so if a user enter 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, 6-digit, whatever the digits are, it will show you the true value. Okay, so any query, anyone have any doubt? So
No, sir.
okay, fine. Okay, so I think you people have understand that why I have used this particular order here, why this length has been introduced here. I have seen 2 of you have done it, and that is actually the generalized term. But I am not saying the rest are wrong. The rest are also correct as per the logic, as per the thing you that have been said by you people previously, because someone has said that the thing Armstrong number means the cube of the digit, because in a generalized time we always consider the 3-digit, but not that is actually true all the time. So that's why we can use this particular thing. Okay, so those, if you anyone wants to take the screenshot, they can take the screenshot. If anyone wants to write the code, they can write the code. Otherwise, if anyone wants to, if you people are requesting that you sir, please share the code with us, then I will also share this particular code. Okay, so this is the generalized thing, or this is actually much better. Okay, so that is for today's session, that is for today's class, that we have discussed, and it is by this particular thing as per the syllabus of your JUT. The first basic Python programs, there are 4 basic Python programs have been introduced, but I have shown you more than 4 programs, and that will be very helpful. So now I would like to know that whether this is very helpful rather than the previous one, where I am just only showing and talking and discussing, and you people are not doing anything. So I think this one is much better. So I will just want to know, so if any suggestions, if anything wants to say, that if some more interactive things can be done, so please suggest me, then I will try to do it for you all. Okay, so I have found out this idea, and this will be very helpful for you people. So if anyone have any type of idea of anything, then they can tell me. Or
No,
it is
sir, it is much better than previous.
because as it is an online mode, so the things need to be interactive. So how to make it interactive, I am trying to finding out new ideas. So things that come into my mind that this can be done, and I'm trying to applying it. So the thing, if it is working, if it is helpful for you people, then it is fine. Otherwise, I need to look out for some more alternative option. Because in theory part, there is nothing we can do, because it is something discussing where the teacher have to deliver, where the teacher needs to tell you about those particular things. So making theory interactive is a tougher thing. Is it much more tough? But in a lab session, we can make it interactive. So that's why this thing can be done. Okay. So now coming to the next part, that is your exam for tomorrow. So what is the query for the exam? If anyone, so they can ask me. So you people have got the schedule already for your exam, I think. Yes, the notice has been said in
Yes.
the group. So you people have a
Yes.
exam timing from 9 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. and 5 slots have been given as per the 5 schedule. Okay, but it is just a schedule have been given. But the thing is that from 10, or we have the thing from 10 for the departmental labs. We have from 10. So from 9 to 9:50, 9 to 10 actually, you people will be in general proficiency exam. The link have already shared in the group. From 10, the departmental exam or departmental subject exam will be conducted, and we will be there, and an external teacher will be there. He will be asking you some questions. It will be in a Viva mode, online Viva. Okay, so I think you people have already done it once. You people have already this Viva online last year, I think.
Yes, sir. 4 semester.
So will it be like you are allowed, you will be allowing only 5 or 6 students at the time?
The thing is that all the students will be there. I am coordinating the thing. So I am telling what I am doing, what I am going to do. All the person will be there. All the student will be there at once. But no one will be allowed to open their screen, open their microphone. That will be controlled by me. Your microphone will be muted from my side. I will ask you to unmute your microphone. There will be a pop-up will be there, and then only you can unmute your microphone and you can speak up. So not all the person can speak up in the same time, because
But
if
all the person will listen you.
because if I allow you all to speak in a single time, then there will be a chaotic, or it will be a fish market. So I cannot allow that. So what I will do, just a minute, just give me 1 minute. My laptop charge is drained. Okay. So the thing is that what we will do, I will allow all in the room, but I will allow only one person at a single time to unmute their microphone, and whatever the teacher will ask, that person will have to answer, and then his or her microphone will be muted. He or she cannot speak anymore. So everyone will get a chance, and everyone will speak for themselves. No one can answer for others' questions. Okay. So is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any more doubts? Anything? The questions will be very basic. Don't means think that it will be very tough or that thing, because the subjects you people have already learned, or you people have already know about the subject. So whatever the questions will be coming, it will be very from basics or something advanced, not too tough for you people. Okay. So this is all, and so let's meet with you from tomorrow in the morning from 10 a.m. and do join by the time in the 9 for the general proficiency exam. The link was already shared with you people in the group. Okay, so attend that particular session, and then the rest of the link will be shared accordingly by tonight. Okay, so thank you all for joining the session, and I hope that you people have enjoyed the session of this particular lab, not like boring for previous ones. Okay, so this is the thing. So thank you all for joining into the session, and take care and stay in your home.
Thank you so. So attendance का कुछ
अटेंडेंस मेरे पास स्क्रीनशॉट है, 10% है यहाँ पे, तो मैं दे दूंगा.
ठीक है.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.